We are Carnage. Hey guys, Pigwars here, and today we're talking about how to make a villain sympathetic. More specifically, how to make the audience have empathy for the villain, and see why they do the horrific acts they commit. To start out, let's list some great villains we empathize with. Kylo Ren, Fern, Killmonger, Carnage, Vader, Steppenwolf, the Snyder Cut version, Lex Luthor, Killian, and many more. In fact, I'll list a ton real quick. Pause the video if you want to see them all. So in stories, villains are key. They push the hero to do the right thing, but sometimes when writing, you forget to give the villain a motive. Heroes have tons of motivation. Think of Spider-Man or Batman or any other hero. They have well-crafted stories that are fleshed out, but the villains, some don't exactly work. This happens because the story isn't about them. It's about the hero. And well, most of the time the villains are left out. They are bland 2D characters. But sometimes the villain is written well. And this is where we get sympathetic villains. Now, not all good villains are sympathetic. Look at Ego. He is a great villain, but he isn't really relatable. We don't sympathize with him. But, on the other hand, let's look at Vulture. He is a very sympathetic villain. We sympathize with him a lot. He just wants to provide for his family. Sympathetic villains are villains we can relate with. For example, the Joker is abused by society, and we've all been hurt by society at one point or another. So, when Joker goes through it, we relate. We understand how it feels, and we know the pain. Or Steppenwolf. He wants to get back into good graces with Darkseid. We know what it's like to try and impress someone, and when he gets rejected, we understand that. He simply wants to make his nephew happy. But where he is a villain is in his plan to do so, taking over the Earth. That's the main difference between us and sympathetic villains. We understand their pain, but we don't go and murder people for it. Or maybe you do, I don't judge. Let's look at another great sympathetic villain, Kylo Ren. He was hurt when he felt threatened by his uncle, Luke, so he freaked out. But the thing is, Luke wasn't even threatening him, he was just trying to help his nephew, and he made a mistake. And because of that, we relate to both Luke and Kylo. And so when Kylo Ren freaks out, that's relatable. We've all freaked out before. I freak out all the time, my friends do, everyone does. So when he does it, we understand. Or when Zuko from Avatar tries to make his dad proud. We understand that. He is sympathetic. So all in all, sympathetic villains are a great story tool to use in a story. They let us understand our villain, and can even make our heroes better characters. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and bye!